Are you serious? Are you serious, guys? The wheels are coming off. The wheels are coming off. We have breaking news, and this could be absolutely devastating, okay? What's happening in Turkey right now and the effect of that on the Middle East and Europe collectively. Are we looking at Gog and Magog? Let me tell you all about that. A cutting-edge 2024 study shows that collagen can be drastically positive effects on the skin health. This study found that women who take a daily collagen drink see a noticeable reduction in wrinkles and firmer, more hydrated skin. But it's important not to use just any random collagen. Make sure you use a collagen that's backed by real science, not the Fauci science. Now, that's why I use this amazing multi-collagen and absolutely love how it's transformed my skin for better. Unlike poorly sourced collagen, you'll typically find a store shelf. It uses the top 5 critically important types of collagen. Don't go to those stores with all that weird stuff. Go right now and order it at www.healthwithpaul.com. Okay, 5 unique types of collagen, plant and fish collagen, the best. This unique formulation is designed to reduce the visible aging signs, also reduce the wrinkles, promote a youthful glow, promote elasticity to your skin, and promote hydration to the skin as well. Are you serious? You'll never be the same. Go right now. Save 51% off at www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. You will be glad that you did. I guarantee it. Oh, man. Are you serious? What? We're just 36 hours away from, no, we're less than that. We're really like the webinar. That's right. Alien encounters. Guys, it's going to be an incredible webinar. The speakers are amazing, off the charts. The information's groundbreaking. Government insiders, everything is brought out into this one. Mike around the world blows our minds. It's insane. This is a great. L.A. Marzulli, it just gets better and better. So don't miss it. It starts Friday night at 6 p.m. Eastern. Get your tickets right now this morning so I can get your link to you right at 6 o'clock on Friday night, March 21st. All right, here's what's going on, guys. We have a very devastating situation in Turkey. And I mean, it's devastating. Turkish police have now arrested last night Istanbul's mayor. Are you serious? They've arrested Istanbul's mayor. He's a very popular leader. He's the rival for the presidency against Erdogan. And so Erdogan had him arrested, and several other prominent political figures, as part of what he calls an investigation into alleged corruption. I mean, guys, Erdogan is as crooked as a barrel of fish hooks. They'll have to screw him in the ground when he dies. I mean, this guy, remember, this guy, the government of Turkey, the people rose up in 2016, and in a coup attempt, they tried to take him out, and they almost pulled it off. And when they didn't, he took all of his arch rivals and imprisoned them. He executed a bunch of them, threw their families in prison. I mean, this guy's dangerous, and he's got his hands on some nukes, and he is part of NATO, yet he's anti-Israel. Can you see? And in the Bible, Turkey is one of the nations involved in the assault on Israel in the Battle of Gog and Magog. I'm not saying that this is the guy who leads that, but he might be. And now he throws his political opponent into prison. And this happened. Police raided this guy's house at 7:30 in the morning yesterday, detaining the mayor. His wife said among those detained were also his close aides and 2 other district mayors around Istanbul. Critics say this crackdown follows significant losses by Erdogan's ruling party in the local elections. And amid the growing calls for an early national election to get rid of Erdogan, Erdogan goes and has his opponents arrested. Sound familiar? We've seen this kind of stuff happening in banana republics around the world. Matter of fact, we even saw that happening right here in the good old U.S. of A. Guys, raiding a house, arresting a guy, all kinds of charges. And I mean, guys, seriously, we can't, this is dangerous. We're facing a great tyranny, but I want you to know that I am not be discouraged, said Igamalu. Igamalu is the mayor of Istanbul, who has just been thrown into jail in Turkey. You get thrown in prison in an investigation. Authorities have closed several roads around Istanbul. They've banned demonstrations, but over 1 million people have poured into the streets. In the demonstrations in the city the next 4 days are banned. If anybody they will start arresting, and they are arresting. They are throwing people in jail left and right. If anybody, I tell you right now, if you're in Istanbul, don't even go out on the street. If you can stay in your house for the next 4 days, don't even go for groceries. If you could survive 4 days, because you will get tossed, okay? And Erdogan is trying to figure out a way to prevent the people from a coup attempt to take him out because the people know how corrupt he is. Now, I'm telling you. Now, could this be because of the JFK files? We'll talk about that in just a second. But back in July 15, 2016, I covered this, and this has been 9 years ago. I covered it extensively back then on YouTube. A faction within the Turkish armed forces organized as the Peace at Home Council attempted a coup against the state institutions, including the government and President Erdogan. They attempted to seize control of several places in Ankara, Istanbul, and other locations because they knew how corrupt this guy was. They almost pulled off the coup. Matter of fact, it was so close. But then Erdogan and his army were able to turn back the tide and stop the coup leaders. He had them arrested, thrown in prison, and executed. It was and matter of fact, he went deep into his government. He arrested people everywhere. Okay, everywhere. 300 people were killed. 2,100 were injured. 40,000 people were arrested, including 10,000 soldiers. 2,745 judges were arrested. Are you serious? 15,000 teachers from the schools. 15,000 education staff and 21,000 teachers. 77,000 people were arrested, and over 160,000 people lost their jobs because of the coup attempt on Erdogan. He just went carving out then and basically restarting his government. Now, that was in 2016. He's been corrupt. He's been outspoken. He's been evil. He's built alliances with the Iranians and the North Koreans, and he's supposed to be part of NATO. So look out. This other guy, the mayor of Istanbul, was going to run for president against Erdogan, but right now he's sitting in jail. And you wonder if maybe the JFK files. I mean, for half a century, conspiracy theories about the assassination of John F. Kennedy have flourished. But President Trump has even dabbed into it. If you guys remember, he even thought possibly maybe Texas Senator Ted Cruz's dad might have been involved in the assassination of John F. Kennedy. But Trump has officially now declassified the remaining JFK files. So far, the documents appear to be disorganized. There's like a truckload, a U-Haul load of files that they're digging through, 80,000 pages. And so they're going to have to reorganize them and try to dig through them. But already one guy who's still alive's Social Security number was in the file, was not redacted. He's still alive. He's not happy. But they're digging deep into this. The declassification of this is showing the potential that Kennedy was shot from the grassy knoll, from the front, and was hit. I have some information on that because I've researched it. And as a matter of fact, I've even talked to a guy who said he knew who the shooters were. Matter of fact, I even met a guy in Louisiana that started talking about this, and his father knew exactly who shot Kennedy, and they were members of the CIA, but the shooters were actually two members of the mob. And when he started telling me about this down in Baton Rouge, he just broke down in tears. And he said that these guys were part of the Illuminati. So, guys, we may find more out than what we thought we would in this thing when they get done digging through all these files. There was the amount of information the government keeps secrets on is staggering. They have over 50 million documents that are classified on all kinds of subjects. But so we're going to find out more. But my question is the release of the JFK file, timing of it? It's interesting that it's the exact same time that Trump is trying to create a ceasefire between Ukraine and Russia, and Israel has just launched its ground offenses to try to take out Hamas over in the Middle East. Exact same day that and uprising, Turkey's trying to take out his opponent in Turkey. The exact same day those three things are happening, which are huge, huge, the JFK files was released. Is it just a distraction to keep us from seeing what else is going on? What's taking place in the Holy Land with Israel's offensive to try to finish off Hamas? Or is it to help distract us away from Trump negotiations with Russia and Ukraine and trying to end that war in Europe? Or is it just, and did Turkey take advantage of it and go ahead and throw the mayor of Istanbul in prison? I mean, this is very interesting. We're going to keep an eye on all of this. I got a whole lot more. Get your tickets. The webinar is going to be amazing. I'll be back with more. Don't go nowhere. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're running out of time. Are you serious?